Good morning, if it is a good morning. I think Shelley pulled me a dirty, because you said everything that I wanted to say. Now, Ivan Kenneth Oppel and I, we met many years ago, about 51 years ago. And that's when Ivan came to Alexander Sinton High. At the same time, my mother met him. You see, we lived on Crawford Road, and Ivan had to walk past our home coming from the station. And my mother told me once, or early in the year, who is that boy? He's always late, but he's always taking his own time. There's nothing rushing about him. And even at times, you know, he walked with his bag, he didn't carry it by the handle, he kept it under his arm. And he would double step sometimes to keep himself in step. Ivan did not only enter into my life at that time, but he entered into the life of so many at Alexander Sinton. Yeah, it was standard 9, but Ivan was so very, very different. He always made a theatrical entrance. It was like, you know, here's something coming, you wonder what's going to happen next. And one of the things is, coming late to school, he used to open the door handle, but it's like, bah, you know, like that. Bah, and everybody gets frightened and bah, he walks his head in. And you know, that's Ivan. Walking late in, he would even go to the principal and curtsy at front of him. That's Ivan. Everybody just like, you know, burst out laughing, and everybody loved him. Ivan loved English. He was very good at English. He loved poetry, and he loved the center stage. And one such was, we did a play with Matric when we went to Mauritius, not Mauritius, Mozambique. And then we did a play, Come Together, by the Beatles, right? Come together right now over me. And there we were in little frilly dresses and stuff and doing our little things. Center of this, leading it was Ivan Oppel. And he had his little frilly dress on with little white legs, thin little white legs. But Ike wasn't the Ike that you may know, eh? Ike was a little scrawny little guy. He was an amazing person. Yeah. Errol Thompson said that he acted in a play written by Ivan. At this point, let me mention that artists at all levels, various genres and so forth as well, but especially at school, you're deemed to be a nerd. Art is only an add-on. It's not the subject. It's not something to aspire to be. Yet today we read that the arts bring healing to one's soul and spirit. Ivan had just that, you know, but he was born on the wrong side of Prince George Drive. Now, Prince George Drive in Grassy Park, you mentioned that, Sherry. I used to come to Ivan, and early in the morning on a Saturday, we used to cross Prince George Drive, sit under a tree, cars going up and down, and we would have a little party, the morning, the afternoon, and into the evening. Ivan would play a guitar. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. And he would play it over and over and over and over. And when we had to go back across the road, we had to negotiate. Like, you know, cars was coming on, and we were somewhat not that steady. Then we were subjected to a tongue lashing by his mom. And after that, she made us supper. Through Ivan, I met Little Wing, Big Daddy. And I also carried the instruments in, and we got in for nothing. I also met Mr. Eli, the DJ. And I also met Billy. Now, you don't put your hand up if you know Billy. Now, see, no hands are going up knowing Billy. I'll tell you about that later. Ivan, the person, was like a reed on the side of a river among other reeds. All very similar. Eh? But as the breeze came, the reeds started to move, and they kind of spoke to each other. But they whispered to each other. Right? No one listened. No one cared. No one still cared. I wonder what was said and what we missed. And here we are saying our last farewell to Ivan Kenneth Oppel.